14 years. Good for you. And did you start doing it here or somewhere else?
In Cambodia.
No kidding.
Yes, in Cambodia, here the regulation here you only fight once a month, but he did 8 a month just to survive, to support his family. The idea is that over here there's no opportunity, so I try to make create the opportunity here for them, so they can come here to train or to fight here at least, get enough to support their family or their club. But the kickboxing is part of the culture.
Yeah, I just saw that the Patrick campaign came out, the new ad kind of hitting you. Is it about healthcare and you taking a pay raise and premiums? Any response to that? I just saw that came out.
The governor's been running the healthcare system for the past 4 years, and he's turned a deaf ear to a lot of reforms that many people have proposed that would have reduced the cost of healthcare. I'm going to pursue them all.
What specifically? Anything change after that ad came out, or anything new?
What do you mean?
Any new push for a response ad or to premiums and things like that?
Look, I think healthcare costs are too high too, which is why we've been proposing healthcare reforms all the way through this campaign and for the better part of the past 4 years.
And did I hear you tell the reporter that you don't know anything about this lawsuit that's come up?
I don't.
Okay. You just haven't seen
I don't know
it yet,
anything about it.
Okay.
Steve?
Charlie, if you look across all of New England, it seems that Republicans are making a pretty conservative push for the governor's office here, obviously in New Hampshire, and there's some strong bids in some of the other states. Maine and Connecticut and Vermont. Do you see that as part of, a wave or something? For a lot of people, even like just a year ago, they're writing, Northeast was all blue, just forget about it, right? And now there seems to be this pushback, at least, especially on the governor's office.
I think the more interesting issue is that in most states, the issues are what I would refer to as the pocketbook stuff. I mean, almost every race is about spending taxes and jobs.
You think that plays to the advantage of the Republicans?
I do.
Is there any other reason, do you think, that there's this pushback that seems to be? Or
well, it's not just true. I mean, you got competitive Senate races, you got competitive congressional races, you got competitive state Senate races, you got competitive state rep races. I mean, you've got competitive races, A, all over the country, and B, I think this region is just reflecting what's going on nationally.
So it's just part of a national sense.
I think there's a tremendous amount of unhappiness about among most voters, especially independent voters, the government spending too much money and not living within its means and not delivering the kind of fiscal discipline that most people think is required.
So dissatisfaction with the Democrats in Congress is going to the governor's races and down to the races too?
Well, when I talk to, whether you're running for a state Senate race, state Senate seat, a state rep seat, or an auditor's race, or a governor's race, or a congressional race, if the pocketbook issues are the dominant issues, that typically plays pretty well to people who are all about controlling spending, cutting taxes, and focusing on jobs.
Okay, guys, we're running behind.
Which has pretty much been what the focus of most of these races has been.